Well, the big news is that you guys are releasing a new album on November 4th, Hallelujah for the Cross.
Yeah.
A lot of fans are curious, how did this whole concept of doing a hymns album come into being, really?
You know, I grew up in a Baptist church. My dad was a pastor in D.C., inner city of D.C., and when we were kids, we sang hymns like Turn Your Eyes to Play Jesus, hymns like
I Surrender All.
I Surrender All, Jesus paid it all. All hell the power of Jesus' name. That be as it may, I mean, of course, times have changed, but the hymns are such powerful, powerful
really are.
songs and stories and struggles of people who, you know, in the desperate throes of life, they scream triumphantly through these words, you know, these old English words that we've taken now and kept the words the same, but I respected where the song came from, but put a twist on it like the Newsboys style now.
Yeah. And that was kind of leading into my next question, actually. It's how did you guys infuse the Newsboys sound into these songs while still trying to respect their heritage and where they came from?
Right.
Very
That's
careful.
the battle.
Yeah,
That's the battle for sure.
I mean, we definitely, one song we did a cappella, you know, all of the power of Jesus' name. It Is All to My Soul. We went back old school. Gosh,
I think like Michael was saying, is the depth of lyrical content. Okay, the music may not be what the kids are listening to today, but what we wanted to do is bring that feeling of legacy of this faith to this generation, and that's what those lyrics do. They go deep.
it's still worshipful, but it's old English brought modern.
Yeah, and do you think that's part of the resurgence of hymns within the last few years? I know you guys are the first among a lot of artists who are just kind of starting to get into redoing the hymns, redoing all the old classical songs. What do you think the popularity with that is? Do you think it's the lyrical content?
I think people are digging into their faith a little deeper. I think as the world gets crazier, people are going, okay, well, I put my confidence in that and that didn't work, put my confidence in that. What about this faith that I've had? Maybe my confidence should be in that. I think as they dig deeper into that, a natural extension of that is to dig deeper into the music of our parents and our grandparents.
Yeah, and the stories are deep.
They are.
If you study the stories behind some of these hymns, they would blow your mind. I mean, where they came from. It's like, whoa, and that person went through,
hard times.
Tsunamis of pain and struggle.
That's incredible. Well, outside of the touring that you're always doing, outside of the recording, outside of the album that's coming out, what are you guys excited about personally and professionally right now? What's going on that's new?
I'm excited about the We Believe tour we're on right now because I've seen a new fire
for sure.
in our live shows, and obviously the movie helped tremendously. Radio helps with We Believe and guys like that. And the shows just packed and sold out, and people are hungry, they're excited. The fever in the lobby, if you will, of all these venues, just like it's
like we've never seen it.
Electric.
It really is amazing.
Reminds me of the old DC Talk days. People like so stoked to like see
They're excited again.
They're excited
very much
again.
so. Very much,
And I guess lastly, the one thing we want to ask is how can we be preparing for you guys? Any special requests? Anything we can?
Oh, I think always for traveling mercies, you know, because we do so many miles, but just to keep us, keep us safe for our families, for our wives and families, that our wives get to live as single mums for a lot of the year, and they need as much support as they can get, and just that we, God keep us where He wants us, and I think we look at this is this success we're having is an absolute God moment. I mean, we can do and strive and do what we do, but certain points in your life and your career, you look back and say, yep, that was a God moment there. That's when God came in and did something greater than we could have ever done ourselves, and that's really what's happening to this band at the moment. Is maybe it's the legacy of the band, but where we are right now, God, it's like funny. It's like through different times in your life, you feel God's hand on you. Although He never leaves us, you have moments where you feel God's hand on you a little heavier than others, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's our imagination, but we're definitely feeling the weight of His favor on Newsboys right now. We're just so stoked.
It feels fresh again.
It does. Yes, it really does.
Yeah. We pray for my health. Under the weather.
Oh, gotcha.
Pushing it hard so his voice is a little bit.
That's what happens when you live on the road. You pick up everything from every little city and every little state.
Yeah. I mean, our immune systems must be amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I know all of us are so excited to hear the album, and we wish you guys nothing but the best.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, guys.